If a child is studying in an English medium school, English is not a subject. It is the language or the channel through which all learning is happening. In any classroom, very often we come across a few children who we see they are learning easier, they are learning faster, they are learning better. These are children who probably have parents who communicate with them a lot. The parents have read to them, and as a result, this child is processing language at a much more efficient level than the majority of his or her classmates. Karadi Path Education Company comes from a rich legacy of some of India's most acclaimed brands in children's content creation, and these include Karadi Tales, Amar Chitrakatha and Tinkle. Karadi Path has been singly focused on language learning. We have been working with schools, we have been investing in research to understand how the natural process of language acquisition works and how is it that we can simulate these same conditions, provide the same kind of stimuli inside the classroom.
We are not native English speakers. So you are bringing it to a country where you have got a multicultural, multilinguistic crowd.
Kids experience what they learn here.
When we started this Karadi Path, the students' listening skill and speaking skills also developed.
And they learn it in a very easy, non-stress way.
And it is totally different, which is very much akin to them. Their ethos was very interesting about Karadi.
The Karadi Path methodology mimics the natural way in which we learn our mother tongue or other languages from the environment. It focuses strongly on a comprehension-driven approach where the child not only learns to listen and communicate in English, but also to think in English. In the Karadi Path process, we use what is called derivative learning process. What this basically means is that the child is not taught meanings or grammar, but through the context that we create, through the experiences that we create, the child derives the meaning of words, the child derives the meaning of the communication, and the child also derives the structure of the language or the syntax and grammar of the language. The methodology relies on 6 principles. The first principle is what we call intuitive learning, which basically means that you learn the entire language using your intuitive intelligence or through an intuitive approach. The second aspect of Karadi Path is that you use immersion as a very strong tool for language learning. You offer the child a lot of language, whether the child understands or does not understand the language. Non-linear process within Karadi Path allows the child to choose his or her best path towards the goal. The entire process is non-instructional, which means that the child is never taught the meaning of a single word, never taught a single rule of grammar. And as we said earlier, the whole process is that you derive the meanings, you derive the grammar. Karadi Path process involves multiple senses in the learning process. You learn with your body, you learn by doing, you learn with your eyes, but most importantly, the child learns through listening. Karadi Path recreates these experiences substantially, and in order to make each of these principles come out in a very nice way, the Karadi Path uses a multi-modular approach.
It's a very easy way of learning English through non-instructional way.
The program is so innovative and entertaining, and the children are learning the language without any stress.
They are able to comprehend whatever I say, they are able to understand the concept very well.
When you are able to weave a pattern, weave a story in English, and you are improving children develop their communication skills.
I was very much impressed by the plan they have made.
We feel it's very nice thing to bring into our school.
If someone can lead a foreign language in the same way the mother tongue is being taught to them, what more they need to be?
Power Action is a module where we learn language using the body. The children learn language by listening, seeing and doing. In this module, the teacher says a set of commands, she does the commands, and the children imitate the teacher. In the process of doing this, the children not only learn vocabulary, they learn action phrases, but most importantly, they actually get a very strong sense of how this language is structured.
Lift both your hands up and turn left.
Point to the window.
The Power Music module uses music as a way to learn language. It also helps tune the child's brain to a new language so that the child listens better to this language. In Power Music, we use a series of specially created songs that are designed for language learning. These songs cover a wide variety of language usages, and the children enjoy singing these songs. They enjoy doing the activities around those songs. But the beauty is that the activities are designed in such a manner that even if the child sang the song without understanding what the song was trying to communicate, these activities actually enable the child to start understanding what is it that I am singing.
My name is Madhavi, I'm from Alleppey. My name is Madhavi, I'm from Alleppey. I speak Malayalam, but I'm just like you.
My name is Vidya, I'm from India.
My name is Priya. My favorite sweet is gulab jamun. What is your favorite sweet?
My name is Dhriti. My favorite sweet is jalebi.
The Power Story module actually creates the unconditional immersion that we talked about previously. In this module, children listen to a story while reading along in the book. The audiobook stories are created in such a manner that the child can actually comprehend what is happening in the story, even if he cannot fully understand what is happening. This comprehension is enabled by the narrator's voice, by the expressions in the narrator's voice, the musical background that gives a hint about what is happening in the story, and the very beautiful illustrations that accompany the story. The comprehension is further reinforced through activities based on the story, such as miming, conversation practice, dialogue practice, and tiny theatre.
Timsy and dear Bucky say I am very lazy.
Birds can fly up in the sky. Snakes slither. Monkeys climb.
A child who learns to read effortlessly very early in life is almost always an eager and enthusiastic reader. In the Power Reader module, we make it possible for the children to become fluent readers using a combination of the phonetic reading strategy and then taking the child forward into the sight reading process. The phonetic aspect of the Power Reader module gives the child the strategy of learning to sound out new words using the sounds of the individual letters. Very soon the child is taken through a series of tools by which the phonetic reading becomes sight reading, or a process where you see every word as a picture and not as a combination of letters. Eventually, a fluent reader or an effortless reader is a reader who reads through sight.
N. K-an. Can.
It's a very enjoyable program.
40 minutes of session has everything in it.
It was making a breakthrough in that area.
The teachers enjoy, the kids also enjoy.
I recommend Karadi Path to other schools also.
I'll definitely recommend this program to the school.
There was a lot of change I could see. Gradually there is an improvement in their communication skill also. They were able to listen and then they were able to comprehend as well as they were able to communicate. We teach them to think in English, not in their local language.
Overall, in this program is develop the children's intellectual, creative, then emotional intelligence.
I have observed that usage of English among the children is increased by this program. Also, kindergarten students also trying to speak in English only, and also this program increases the concentration power and understanding power of the children. They are very comfortable to use the language in their daily life.
After we started using the Karadi Path, definitely we find that the kids have improved in the reading skills. And now we are always wanting, every time we ask them, do you want to go for the Karadi Path? And they are really happy and excited to say that, yes, we want the Karadi Path.
Children learn when they enjoy. So an element of joy has been brought into this methodology, which is very, very important.
The tiny tots, they are able to express their feelings to the parents and also to the teachers, and they are able to communicate what they really want with these small words that they learn. Karadi Path, I feel, has done an excellent job, and I'm very happy because I can see the paradigm shift in my children right from my LKG onwards.